Hey guys, Kim here from Kim on a Whim. Welcome to my channel. I hope all of you are doing very well on this day. I am getting right into it by doing some cleaning. I am going to be decorating for Halloween in this video. I am concentrating solely on the living room here. This is kind of where we spend most of our time, and we do have a Halloween party, so trying to get a jump start on all of the Halloween decorations. I don't really decorate that much for fall. The only two holidays that I will decorate for is Halloween and Christmas, but we're not going to say that yet because it's already early to decorate for Halloween, honestly. But Mia's been chomping at the bit. She would have decorated for Halloween before we left for vacation if it were up to her. Like, as soon as we hit September 1st and came back from vacation, she's like, all right, when are we decorating? I wasn't quite ready yet, but like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's get it done. And that way I'm not driving myself crazy in like 2 weeks trying to like scramble around to get everything decorated for the party. So first we're going to get cleaning, then we're going to get to decorating.
I'm the first one to get off at the station. There's something in the air that I can't place. And now I see a silhouette in the dark. It's like time has stood still. I'm gonna hold you tighter this time around. Now feeling like I need to escape. The world outside only made me numb. 'Cause I just wanna be here in our hometown, running free. It could be everything that we were chasing. I'm impatient just to see how you make everything fall into place.
So I kind of just piled everything in the center of the floor. It's everything that I need to put in the wash. It was the covers on the pillows because I'm changing those out, and then any of the throws and blankets that were laying on the sofa and the chairs. I just figured I'd pile them in the center, try and get done as much as I can before I go into another room. Because like I've said before, I get easily distracted, and if I take it to the laundry room, then I'll find something in there that I need to straighten up or work on. So this way, I'm just in this room, concentrating solely in this room. Like, for instance, getting the crumbs out of the sofa. The sofa is not a sectional, I'm sorry. That's what my plan is, to get a sectional. It's a leather sofa that's a recliner. So the cushions don't come off, but they do have this seam that runs along the top of each seat. So I like to get in there with the vac and just get any crumbs that are in there. Like I said, we spend a lot of time in here, and we do movie nights a lot, so popcorn or any other kinds of snacks, just going through and getting that all backed out.
Warm hands, but there's something cold in the way you are. The things you said had me going good, but it left a scar. You invite me and then you turn me down. Get my hopes up and then you're gone. I fall for every word that you say to me. So hard, being drawn to you so easily. I am stuck in a loop of chemicals. What's the point?
Now that I have the sofa all cleaned off, I'm going to move on to the end tables and start dusting those. I did use the Murphy's oil soap for all of this stuff in here. I figured I wanted something that's like a multi-surface. I could just go from cleaning sofas to cleaning furniture, and it just work on everything. And it did a really good job. I really like the way that it does clean my sofas because it not only cleans them, but then it also gives a little bit of a shine, like not crazy amount of shine where you're slipping off of it, but just enough that it looks nice and soft. So if you have leather sofas and you're looking for something to clean them, I would definitely recommend the Murphy's oil. I use a cap full of the concentrate in a spray bottle with some hot water, and I just go through and use it on everything. I will say I don't love the scent of it. It's like a more natural cleaner. At least that's what it says on the bottle. It's I think it's like an orange cleaner, and I noticed that when I try to use certain cleaners that are heavily fragranced, it's been bothering my nose a lot lately. Now, I don't know if that's from being sick, because I was sick like probably the last 3 weeks, I'll say. It had me out like for at least a week and a half, 2 weeks, like 102 fever. It was bad. Like, wow, it really knocked me out. I still have a little bit of congestion from it, and I don't know if that's part of it. But then Mia also lit a candle the other day, and she was saying she felt the same kind of thing. So I don't know if we both had the same thing. But I noticed like heavily fragrant stuff is starting to bother me. And this stuff worked so well on everything. It even got the stain off of my lampshade, which has been there for like 6 months. But this stuff is awesome. Not sponsored, just letting you know what I'm using if you're looking for a really good cleaner that's more on the natural side and not heavily fragranced.
I don't know why do I love you. I don't know why do I even care. I don't know why do I love you. I don't know why do I even care. I don't know why do I love you. I'm recklessly drawn to you somehow, but you leave me with this rush. Why am I so curious? If I know that it's gonna end. So curious, so curious. So curious, so curious.
Okay, so all of the tables are dusted off. Now I'm just going to take this pile back to the laundry room just so I can start vacuuming everything up. From taking the pillows out of the pillowcases, there were some feathers that were getting all over the floor. That way, get everything vacuumed so that we can get to the fun part, which is the decorating. Mia's in the kitchen, so you see me talking to her every once in a while because we're just trying to figure out what to do, because we decided to go completely different than what we did last year. And I will say, like, it took us a long time to figure it all out, because we're sitting, we'll like put something up and then sit back and look at it and we're like, no, that's not what we're going for. So it did take a lot longer, and I think May was getting a little frustrated by it. She's like, how is it taking us this long to decorate? She's like, I thought we would have this done in an hour. And I'm like, sweetie, when we're like deciding to do different stuff, no. Like, if we were just going to put up exactly what we did last year, yeah, it would have been easy. Everything would have been, smooth sailing. We know what we wanted to do. But I think this year, because we wanted to change stuff up a little bit, it made it a little more of a process.
Let's celebrate. Call it a day and celebrate.
Get ready for the dance that I like to call the vacuum shuffle. You know we all do it, guys. We all do this little side step shuffle when we vacuum.
No obstacles that we faced did ever slow us down. We knew we'd get here, went the extra mile in every race. We are duty bound. We push it right on through.
Now I'm just going to bust out my mop vac. As you can see, the cat hates this one, so she went running. I vacuumed everything that was on the carpet. I don't know that I can use this on carpet. I thought I saw somebody use it. Maybe I should read the instructions that I have for it, but I'm just going to use it in the areas that isn't covered by carpet. I would say don't use it on your wood floors, and kind of do as I say, not as I do, because I've used it on my wood floors. I haven't had an issue with it. I find that the spin mop that I use seems to leave my floors wet for a little longer, which I know isn't really good for your hardwood floors, but I would say don't use it on hardwood floors. I don't think that's the purpose of it, although I don't think it's used for carpets either, and I've seen that done. So, but yeah, read the instructions like I should do.
We give it our best, but sometimes we need to stop to see.
Okay, the cleaning's all done, and now time to get to the fun stuff. This, however, is not fun. This is a hot mess, but it's a process. So you know what? You gotta make a mess to clean a mess to decorate a mess. I don't know, but we're gonna get through it.
Call it a day and celebrate.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is cover the pillows that I have with these pillowcases. I bought these at IKEA a while ago. I love, love, love this color. It's a burnt orange color, perfect for the season. But this might be a color for a future project because this is a really nice color, I'd have to say. I don't know if it's coming across as well on the camera. It looks good from what I'm seeing, but it's a good color. These are the bats. I'm going to show you how the process of tracing them, and then you just cut them out. And like I said, you do it on some poster board, really easy. We're using painter's tape to make sure that we don't mess up any of the paint. These are my little bats flying to the light there. I just wanted to be silly, honestly. But here's the picture-in-picture of me and making the bats. We've had these for a couple years. You just put them in a little baggie at the end of the season, and they hold up for quite a few years. We've had them for a while now. This was her making more of them last year, some different styles.
I can tell that you've been through some kind of heartbreak. All I ever been with you is faithful like a blind girl's dog. Every time I give you love, you still look so doubtful. I'm faithful like a blind girl's I'm faithful like a blind girl's
So here I'm just putting the bats up along the mirror here, and this is one of those things where you place it, you step back, look at it. I was lucky enough to have Mia kind of in the background showing, like, kind of directing where I should put the stuff, and it'll look completely different in the next shot because you kind of stand back, you're like, not what I'm going for. You move stuff around until you get it right, and that's what I'm saying, like, that's what the process was when we were doing this. And Mia was like, why are we not done this yet? What is taking us so long? And it's a process. You put it up, you step back, you look at it, you realize, yeah, that's not really what I'm liking, or yeah, let me tweak this over here. So it's never something that's like done. You're like, yeah, I'm going to set aside an hour and I'm going to get this all done. It just doesn't happen that way. It didn't happen here in this. So just know that it's a process, and it's going to take longer than you expect it to.
Every time I give you love, you still look so doubtful.
Make sure you stay tuned till the end. This is what it looks like during the day, but I will show you what everything looks like at night. You can see like the cool shadows that are on the wall from the bats. It's really neat at night too, so make sure you stay tuned for that.
Faithful like a blind girl's dog. You got some trust issues, though I admit.
Okay, so we had to move into the next day because at that point all we had done was the wall. It was 6:30 at night and there wasn't even a plan for dinner at this point. So we stopped, figured out dinner, got that all underway, and figured, you know what, there's always tomorrow, so we will continue the next day. And I did forget to clean the sofa when I was doing all that cleaning, so I just had to clean this sofa, the love seat I should say. I just wanted to get this cleaned off real quick too.
I'm faithful like a blind girl's dog. I'm faithful like a blind girl's dog. I'm faithful like a blind girl's dog. Faithful like a blind girl's dog. Faithful like a blind girl's dog. I got this weight on my shoulders, slowing me down. I don't know how it came about, and why the world is spinning faster every night. I feel I'm stuck in reverse somehow, but it ain't no one's fault that I am stuck here. No one to blame this on.
So one of the things that Mia and I were going over is what to do on this side. We did all of the bats on the side over where the sofa is going up through the mirror. And I think on this side we have the web throw that we're going to do. And then we also have a pillow that has spiders and webs on it. So I think the plan is to do spiders on this side of the wall. Kind of like the same concept as the bat. We're going to do the cutouts of the spiders. That'll definitely be in the next video. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see the process of making the spiders. We're not exactly sure how it's going to be yet, but I gotta honestly say, like, if me is on the job, it's going to be pretty cool.
A force of habit to point at another mistake, but two wrongs don't make one right. I gotta pull it together before it's too late, and hourglass in my mind a light.
Now we're just going to cover the pillows that I already have here with pillowcases, or pillow covers I should call them, that Mia made last year. She grabbed some Halloween fabric and black fabric from Joann's and made this envelope style pillow cover that we've used. This will be, I think, the second or third year. I think she made them last year or the year before. I'm not certain on that one, but they've held up pretty well so far.
Real hard to breathe. I gotta move on right now.
Now I'm going to move over to the TV stand here, and I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I'm going to dust it really well today. However, once the decorations are up on here, it probably won't get dusted again like this until I take everything back down. I'm just, I'm being realistic here. I know that the stuff that's up there isn't going to like all come down, dust it all off, and then put it all back up and redecorate. It'll be dusted around.
But how do I get out? Yeah, how do I get out? I feel the pressure on me, how it's itching under my own skin.
Okay, so everything that you're going to see me and I use to decorate this is all from the Dollar Tree. This like fabric kind of stuff, it reminds me of like really stretched out cheesecloth is like the best way to describe it. We used two of those because we did a little bit of a layering effect to it. And then you'll see we put these pumpkins up. They're also from the Dollar Tree. Then Mia grabbed from Amazon these votive candles that she put into the pumpkins. I think she got a set of either 20 or 24 for like $10. You could get them from the Dollar Tree. They have the, it's the tea lights that they have, and I think it's a pack of 2 or 3. So I guess, adding it up, you could probably do this for like $10, like right around $10-ish to do a nice mantle-like decorations for Halloween.
Always there in my mind, but I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, 'cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm a rolling stone tonight, never to be said.
Alright guys, so this is what everything looks like at night lit. The bats are in the lampshade, which we always love doing that. We have a few more things to put out here in the front room. Stuff that we have to go through. You saw that pile in the kitchen earlier in this video. That's a hot mess. So that's going to take a little bit to go through. But this is how it looks. The bats from the lampshades going up the mirror this way and kind of circling the mirror on that side as if they're coming out of the light. So I think that turned out really cool. I do like the way that that turned out. Alright guys, so these are the pumpkins all lit at night. I turned all the other lights off so that you could see just the pumpkins with the glow of the candle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!